This is public hearing. Consider application 2018-0004 of Nancy V. Endy and Virginia Hickman regarding the change of zoning use classification from R1 low density residential district to I1 light industrial. You do a roll call. Can you please let the record know that Supervisors Savava, Cassiola, Flair, Egizio, and Fisher are in attendance. And at this time, I would like to ask Candy, may we have the swearing in, please? Just on the first.
Anybody who's going to testify in the first hearing, please stand and raise your right hand. Each of you do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this cause to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but yourself, God.
Very well. So this is in regards to parcel ID number 140-013-00-00-0001-00. This public hearing was as well advertised February 7th and 12th, 2018.
Anybody here to represent the application, please?
Very well, ma'am. Just have that applicant proceed. Please. You're fine to hold it, sir. Sometimes it sounds clear if you hold it.
Why not? He'll check out. Better with my hands free. I'm maybe German, but I talk like an Italian. I apologize if I insult anyone. But good evening. My name is John Hyam. I'm with Lennon Smith Solar Ray Engineering. I'm here on behalf of the property owner, Universal Electric. We're here proposing the rezoning of approximately 2-acre parcel adjacent to Universal Electric property along Georgetown Road. What the intent of this is to rezone a portion of the property, it's the farm, it's on both sides of the property. That whole area is zoned residential right now. The small sliver will be then sold to Universal Electric, consolidated with their parcel, and then used for a future parking lot. Up on the screen is the exhibit for the legal description of that area for zoning change. I also have in front of me a color rendering that shows the area on the zoning map, so you can see a better idea of where it is at and how it attaches to the rest of the light industrial within the area. This will just be an expansion of an existing zoning district. Beyond that, we're here to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions from the board?
You're going to do any stormwater management on it?
Yes, it will have its own stormwater management facility when the development comes through. This parking lot is going to be treated completely separate from the rest of the development, so it's going to have its own stormwater management, own raising gardens, the whole line yards.
You won't be going straight onto the highway, right?
No. Access is going to be off of the existing driveway. Driveways would be too close, PennDOT would never issue driveway permit even if we would like that.
Any other questions from supervisors? You have nothing further. Would like to ask any public comments. You're willing to step to the microphone, give your name and address.
Hello, my name is Malay Chef. I'm the president of the board of directors for Valley Country Club. And my address is 907 Sheriff's Court, McMurray, Pennsylvania, but representing Valley Brook. We're not against this plan, but we have some concerns about our right-of-way, which is on this property. And I've got Richard Harrington, who's also a member of Valley Brook, who has worked on this project, and he can better explain what our concerns are.
Very well. Richard?
Good evening. Yeah, we don't have objections where it's exciting that Universal Electric's doing so well that they want to rezone and need more parking. However, we purchased from Mr. Hickman and have a recorded right-of-way as shown on the map. And I have a Google Earth picture of it, but it's a straight-in shot pretty much, goes with the terrain. We've spent a lot of money in stoning it. It's an important access for the club. We've had many times in the past where trees have downed out. There was one Thanksgiving less than, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, where all traffic from the club comes out the back way, comes out the emergency access. On a normal yearly basis, it's used for once every 15 or 20 years. We just finished timbering and taking timber out. On a normal, ongoing basis, it's used for sand deliveries, for top dressing fairways, which are tractor trailer trucks that unload on our property on the paved area. We have just many uses for this road. So we don't object to Universal having their parking lot, but the preliminary plans we've seen, they showed us that we met with them, don't show our clear access. It shows, it's for me, or being in the real estate development business and having built many plans, I know what trucks do coming in and out of plans. I know some of you gentlemen do as well. So it needs to be a straight shot, which we have right now. We have a straight shot in off of Georgetown Road. We veers very slightly up into the plan, which in the old survey shows it as an old township road. It is now abandoned and is part of Valley Brook. We have a couple other things that are major uses. We have a water meter pit in our right-of-way out at the main road, and that 8-inch line serves as our emergency for the golf course. If there's any problems with the pump stations, if there's any problems with the water in Chartiers Creek when it goes low, there's a cleaning plant upstream from the old coal mines. So we have an 8-inch water line that goes into our pump station in that road and ends up, for any of you who've been at Valley Brook, at the halfway house where there's a pump station, so we can keep the golf course alive and avoid major financial risk. There's also, because it was an old township road at one point, I believe it was township, it was an old road, NiSource owns a gas right-of-way through there, which they were happy to work with us in when we redid the remodeling of the golf course and made some changes to the line and moved it at different spots so it would be safe to be out of the way. So we think they also need to interface with them. But as far as Valley Brook's concerned, it's definitely a straight access. We feel we should have our own because of if they presented it going through the parking lot, we feel that could be unsafe with trucks and all the traffic and somebody running to the doctor for their kid or whatever. We just don't feel safe. Trucks throwing stones versus being a parking lot for employees. So we think there's ways where it can be separated, and that's basically what we're asking for, as well as protection of our water line and the other utilities.
I have two questions. Are you implying that the lines depicted, the dashed lines that they're showing on their plan there don't line up with what you think where your right-of-way should be?
No, I'm not saying that. When they've shown us a preliminary plan on their parking lot, and our line is shown in the dash line where the road is, but it shows us our current access for the right-of-way goes through the parking lot instead of being independent and what we feel would be safer. So we're not objecting to rezoning if our concerns are met as far as the safety, which of course is, down the road. The next step would be planning commission, and then back to the board, I believe, is how we've always done it. We're not working in South Lafayette, so So we just want to make it alerted that while we don't object, we're going to have to be active to try and protect our interests down the road.
Do you have a PennDOT permit for that, where it touches the state road out there right now?
It's been I don't know if it's grandfathered or what, it's been there forever. We've used it for a long, long time. It was an old state road. When it was recorded, it was nobody ever brought that up as an issue.
I think this is an issue for us, that we can't condition a zoning change. I mean, the next step, like you said, is that they have to come with a site plan, and I'm sure if you have a legal claim on that property, that their site plan is going to have to reflect that. But we can't do anything at a hearing tonight about this. This is a hearing for a zoning change, and we either have to approve it or deny it, but we can't attach any conditions at this kind of a hearing for a zoning change. We're prohibited by law.
Right, I understand that.
So it's either yay or nay on the zoning change, but I mean, it's good that you brought it to our attention, but again, the right place is with our planning commission first, to see if you agree that if finally drew a plan that complies with what you think you have there, to make it work for both of you.
Right. Yeah, so like I said, we're not here to stop progress, but when it comes to the planning commission, back to that, we'll answer the access as well by the time we will get here.
Yeah, and I think it's something.
They're proposing an access for us as well off that road. It's just
Right, but Dan, I think when you review a plan for a site plan from the applicant, I'm sure if you see there's a claim on it, like a right-of-way, that you follow up on it, that it doesn't infringe on that. Not from a legal aspect so much as from a.
Yeah, I think our question would be, when we review the plans in action, they've made application for the parking lot already. We would question, has Valley Brooks needs to be satisfied relative to that easement. I'm not sure.
It's the same as the utility line going through the property. I think when Dan picks up on that, if they're showing development over top of utility easement, Dan will point out that, hey, there's a utility easement here, how are you working around it? Because, obviously the utility easements even have to be respected.
I think the only point that I think Mr. Harrington's trying to make is that if there needed to be some separation, does more of that property need rezoned? If Universal would need to expand out a little bit further, you guys look at that issue, whether they have, you need to go further, or these guys have more rights. I mean, you're here already.
One comment on Mr. Dizer's comment was, if we feel this could easily be solved with another 3/4 of an acre and just move our road on this side of the rezoning, and at just.
When you say this side, close to them or on the far end?
On the far side, whichever, the far side, the more narrow side.
That picture is not very.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I've got a Google Earth picture I can show you.
More this side,
But
to the bottom.
Bruce can put
That's a
it
bottom.
on. Bruce can put it on.